My dears coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters from around the globe. Today, we're diving into the story of a coin that's shaking up the world of rare collectibles, the 1979 Lincoln cent. That's right, this tiny penny from decades ago could be worth an unbelievable $160 million in today's collector's market. If you have one of these lying around, it might just be your golden ticket to fortune. We'll go deep into the history of this coin, special characteristics, potential errors, and collectors' demand that all play a part in its incredible value. So grab a seat, and let's journey into the fascinating world of the 1979 penny. First, let's set the stage with a brief history of the Lincoln cent. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin broke new ground. The Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature an actual person, making it revolutionary in design and symbolism. It has been a staple in American currency ever since, representing not only the memory of a beloved president but also the American ideals of freedom, unity, and resilience. As the decades rolled on, the Lincoln cent saw several updates, from composition changes to unique design elements. This brings us to 1979, a time when the U.S. Mint was still producing copper coins, and a year that, as we'll see, created an extraordinary collectible that's sparking interest across the globe. The 1979 Lincoln cent is a particularly fascinating piece in the world of coin collecting. Minted in Denver, Colorado, these coins bear the distinguishing D mint mark. Denver coins have been known for their meticulous quality, yet occasionally, unique minting errors and design quirks slip through, making certain coins more valuable than others. What makes the 1979 D so noteworthy? First, it was part of a pivotal decade for the U.S. Mint. The coin's metal composition was about to change drastically. While pennies from 1979 were still 95% copper and 5% zinc, the rising cost of copper led to the Mint's decision in 1982 to switch to a zinc core with a copper plating. This means 1979 pennies, including the Denver minted ones, are among the last to feature a high copper content, a factor that appeals to collectors. Now, this is where things get truly interesting. The 1979 penny is no ordinary coin, and there are several key errors that could make one of these pennies worth an incredible sum. 1. Double die obverse DDO. The first type of minting error that collectors look for in the 1979 Lincoln cent is the double die obverse. This rare error occurs when the coin's front side, or obverse, is struck twice slightly out of alignment. A DDO 1979 penny can have distinct doubling on Lincoln's profile, the word liberty, or even the date itself. Such errors are exceptionally rare and can increase a penny's value dramatically. 2. Off-center strikes. Another rare error to watch for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank isn't perfectly aligned in the press, causing part of the design to be missing. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin becomes, especially if the date and mint mark are still clearly visible. 3. Clipped planchet errors are also highly sought after. This happens when a portion of the coin blank is clipped off, resulting in a small bite taken out of the penny's edge. A 1979 D with a clipped planchet is both rare and fascinating to collectors. So, why the hype around the 1979 Lincoln cent? Could it truly be worth a jaw-dropping $160 million? Let's look at some reasons why collectors would pay astronomical sums for a penny like this. 1:1. Historical value. As one of the last high copper pennies, the 1979 Lincoln cent represents a bygone era. With copper becoming more expensive, these coins have become scarce relics of history. Just like famous coins such as the 1943 copper penny that sold for over $1 million, the historical significance of the 1979 D could add to its appeal. 2. Condition and grading. Coin grading plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. For a 1979 D penny to be worth in the millions, it would need to be in mint state MS condition, ideally graded MS 67 or higher. Coins in this condition are essentially flawless, as though they just left the mint. If you find a 1979 D penny in such condition, you might just have a true treasure on your hands. 3. Rarity and demand. Coins with errors like the double die obverse or off-center strikes are so rare that collectors are willing to pay top dollar. As we saw with record-breaking sales of other pennies, demand for unique coins is incredibly high, and it's this demand that drives up value. An error-free, perfectly minted 1979 D penny might fetch a good sum, but if it has a unique error, its value could skyrocket, potentially reaching that coveted $160 million mark. In today's market, coin values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and condition. But the allure of unique coins, especially those with historical value and rare errors, has never been stronger. While most 1979 D pennies are worth only their face value, high-grade versions with errors have been known to sell for thousands. And in some cases, extremely rare finds have commanded prices well into the millions. So, why $160 million? Hypothetically, if a 1979 D penny with a significant error and a mint state 70 grade were discovered, it could become the holy grail of Lincoln cents. Coin enthusiasts and investors would clamor for it, driving its price higher and higher. So, could you be holding a fortune in your spare change? If you have a 1979 D penny, it's time to take a closer look. Even a small error could mean you're holding on to one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. Remember, treasures like these don't come around often, so keep your eyes open, check your pocket change, and who knows? That penny might be worth far more than just a cent. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the incredible world of coin collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for more fascinating discoveries right here on our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a seemingly ordinary coin that could hold extraordinary value, the 2001 D Lincoln cent. That's right, the 1-cent piece you might find in your pocket change today could be worth a life-changing $169 million, if the conditions are just right. This video will break down the fascinating history, unique design elements, possible errors to watch out for, and why some of these pennies are creating waves in the collector's market. So grab your coin collections, and let's get started on this deep dive into what makes the 2001 D Lincoln penny a hidden gem. The Lincoln cent has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, Abraham Lincoln. It's a fascinating story because, before this, U.S. coins only showed symbols and allegorical images. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has undergone various design changes on the reverse side, but Lincoln's portrait has remained a beloved icon on the obverse. The 2001 penny continues this legacy with its time-honored design, but the Denver Mint gave it a unique identity, with millions of these coins bearing the coveted D Mint mark. The 2001 D Lincoln penny carries the classic look that Americans know well. On the obverse side, you'll find Lincoln's profile along with the words "In God We Trust" arching above his head and "Liberty" to the left. Just below the date, 2001, you'll see the D Mint mark, indicating that this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo, which has been featured on the Lincoln cent since 1959. The Lincoln Memorial symbolizes unity and remembrance, honoring the president who led America through some of its most challenging times. Notably, if you look closely, you can even spot a tiny engraving of Lincoln seated in the memorial, making this coin's design all the more detailed and special. Now, you may be wondering what sets the 2001 D Lincoln penny apart from billions of other pennies minted throughout U.S. history. Well, here's where it gets interesting. Certain conditions make this penny stand out in the collector's world, and if you find one that meets these conditions, you could be looking at a coin worth millions. 1. Rare minting errors. Minting errors can make an ordinary penny incredibly valuable. Some error types that collectors seek out include double die errors. This is where parts of the design appear doubled. For instance, the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" may look like they've been stamped twice, which adds significant value. Off-center strikes. When the coin isn't struck in the center, it creates a dramatic, misaligned appearance that collectors love. Depending on the degree of the off-center strike, this error can add hundreds or even thousands to the coin's value. Clipped planchet. This occurs when a portion of the metal planchet is missing from the edge of the coin, giving it a clipped look. This is another error that makes a penny unique and desirable. 2. High-grade condition. MS65 and higher. The grading scale for coins ranges from 1 to 70, with mint state MS65 or higher being considered extremely valuable for Lincoln cents. High-grade 2001 D pennies, particularly those that look almost untouched, can easily sell for thousands of dollars because they're so rare. 3. Unique mint runs. Coins minted in smaller runs or those with a unique look tend to attract more attention. While the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies in 2001, error coins from this mint are rarer and thus more valuable. Now, here's a big question. Could a 2001 D Lincoln penny really be worth $169 million? Let's explore why such a jaw-dropping figure isn't as far-fetched as it might seem. 1. Historical precedents and market trends. Rare pennies have shocked the auction world before. Coins like the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent have sold for more than $1 million due to their rarity and unique material. With the right mint era or grade, the 2001 D penny could join these ranks, especially given the rising interest in numismatics. 2. Increasing demand for unique coins. As collectors search for rare coins with extraordinary stories, demand has been steadily rising. If a rare 2001 D penny with a high-grade era were to hit the market, it could command a historic price, especially if the error is significant, such as a double die. Point 3. Future market potential. With coins continuing to gain appreciation in the auction world, the 2001 D penny has the potential to become a superstar if conditions align. Coins like this don't come around often, but when they do, they make waves in the collector's market. The penny's value could easily multiply with increased demand and limited supply of such error-free, high-grade specimens. Now that you know what makes the 2001 D penny so potentially valuable, let's talk about how to check your own coins. Here's what you need to do. 1. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass and look closely at Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. If you see any doubling or misalignment, you might have a valuable error coin. 2. Examine the condition. Look for any signs of wear, especially on Lincoln's profile and the lettering. The cleaner and more detailed the penny, the higher its potential grade. Point 3. Get your coin graded. If you believe you have a high quality or error penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service. They'll give it an official grade, which can drastically impact its market value. So, could your 2001 D Lincoln penny be a hidden gem worth $169 million? The answer lies in the coin itself. Check your change, explore your collections, and who knows, you might just have a once-in-a-lifetime treasure on your hands. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and... Today, we have an amazing story to share with you, one that could leave you searching through your spare change immediately after watching. This isn't just any penny, it's the 2003 Lincoln cent, a coin that might seem like just 1 cent but could be worth up to $164 million under the right conditions. Stick with us as we uncover the secrets, history, and potential value behind this seemingly simple coin. Our journey starts way back in 1909, the year the Lincoln cent was first introduced. This coin was special for a number of reasons. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent marked a dramatic shift from the classical designs of earlier coins, which typically featured allegorical figures like Liberty. In the decades since, the Lincoln cent has seen many updates and changes, but it has remained a symbol of American history and pride. By the time we reached 2003, the Lincoln penny had established itself as a mainstay in American currency. And while it might look like just a simple piece of copper-plated zinc, there's a lot more than meets the eye. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2003 Lincoln cent. On the obverse front, we have the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln. Just above his head, you'll see the national motto, "In God We Trust." To his left, the word Liberty is inscribed, and below the image, the date 2003 is clearly visible. The reverse back of the 2003 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic design that was used from 1959 to 2008 to honor the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Look closely, and you'll even see a tiny engraving of Lincoln seated within the memorial, a minute detail that makes this design unique. Beneath the memorial, the words 1 cent proudly declare its face value, though we all know by now it's worth far more. So, why would a 2003 penny be worth millions? Let's talk about the 3 primary factors that can make any ordinary penny turn into a literal treasure: minting errors, rare varieties, and pristine condition. The 2003 Lincoln cent has been known to have several valuable minting errors, which can significantly increase its worth. Some of the rare errors include double die adverse DDO ***. This occurs when the design on the front of the coin, such as Lincoln's profile or the inscriptions, appears doubled. This error is highly sought after and can make a 2003 penny worth thousands, if not more. Off-center strikes ***. These are coins where the design was not struck in the exact center, resulting in a unique and often valuable error. Die cracks or cuds ***. These are visible cracks or bumps caused by a damaged die, and they add a lot of value to the coin for collectors. The D mint mark on some 2003 pennies shows they were minted in Denver, which is significant for collectors. Certain mint marks can make coins more valuable, and 2003 D pennies with errors or unique traits can reach impressive valuations. The condition, or grade, of your 2003 Lincoln cent can make all the difference in value. Coin grading follows a scale from 1 to 70, with a grade of 70 representing a flawless, uncirculated coin. A penny graded MS65 or higher can fetch a high premium. Imagine finding a 2003 D penny in pristine condition. It could be worth thousands. This is the part that could have you turning over every couch cushion and checking all your spare change. Could a 2003 penny actually be worth $164 million? Believe it or not, it's possible. 1. Historical precedent: we've seen rare coins sell for mind-boggling prices before. Take the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent. One sold for over $1 million because it was an unusual material used during a war year. The rarity and demand for certain coins mean that even an ordinary penny could go for millions under the right circumstances. Point 2. Rarity and demand surge. If a 2003 Lincoln cent surfaces with a one-of-a-kind mint error or extremely high grade, the demand could send collectors into a bidding frenzy. And if it's the only known example of its kind, or if it has a unique history, the value could escalate quickly. 3. The coin story. Sometimes, it's not just about the metal, it's the story. Imagine if a well-preserved, high-grade 2003 penny with a rare error were auctioned with the right buzz. The coin story alone, combined with rarity, could attract attention from around the world, making that record-breaking $164 million value a possibility. Ready to see if your 2003 penny could be the one? Here's how you can check. 1. Examine the date and mint mark. Look closely at the year and the mint mark. If you see a D under the date, that means it's a Denver Mint penny. These pennies can be worth more, especially if they have minting errors. Point 2. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling, especially on the lettering or Lincoln's profile. Any kind of doubling can indicate a valuable error. Point 3. Check the condition. If your coin looks pristine, it might be worth having it professionally graded. An MS-65 or higher rating could drastically increase its value. Be sure to handle it carefully to avoid damaging its condition. So, what makes the 2003 Lincoln cent so special? It's not just a penny, it's a piece of history, a potential fortune, and maybe even a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Who would have thought that a single penny could be worth millions? This is why we treasure hunt, why we collect, and why we hold on to these little pieces of history. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check your change. Who knows? You could be holding $164 million in the palm of your hand. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories about coins and collectibles that could be worth millions. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Today, we have a riveting story that dives deep into the world of numismatics and explores an unsung hero of American currency, the 1990 Lincoln cent. This seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin could potentially hold the key to a $137 million treasure. That's right. This little piece of copper could be worth more than some people's homes. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover the rich history, design intricacies, market value, and the rare features that make the 1990 Lincoln cent a coin worth searching for. So, get comfortable, grab your magnifying glass, and let's embark on this exciting journey. To understand the significance of the 1990 Lincoln cent, we first need to appreciate its historical context. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. This coin has gone through several design changes over the years, adapting to the artistic and cultural shifts in American society. In 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse design changed from the wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial, which remained until 2008. The 1990 cent is part of a long lineage, representing not only a currency but also the enduring legacy of one of America's most revered presidents. Throughout its history, the Lincoln cent has been more than just money. It has been a symbol of freedom, perseverance, and unity. By 1990, the Lincoln cent was firmly established in American culture, seen in every pocket and change jar across the nation. Now let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1990 Lincoln cent. On the obverse front, we see the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a powerful image of leadership and integrity. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" are prominent, reinforcing the values that Lincoln stood for. The reverse back of the 1990 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, which was designed by Franklin McVeigh and became a lasting tribute to Lincoln's legacy. This design is significant, as it not only honors Lincoln himself but also reflects the ideals of unity and equality that he championed throughout his presidency. What's particularly interesting about the 1990 Lincoln cent is the craftsmanship and attention to detail that went into its production. The engravings are sharp, and the overall quality of the coin reflects the high standards of the U.S. Mint at the time. Additionally, the 1990 D mint mark signifies that this particular penny was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities for minting coins in the United States. Now, let's delve into what makes the 1990 Lincoln cent potentially so valuable. Like many coins, it can gain extraordinary value through unique features and minting errors. Here are a few factors that collectors and investors should be aware of. 1. Minting errors. Minting errors occur when a coin is struck incorrectly, leading to unique and rare varieties. For the 1990 Lincoln cent, collectors look for double die obverse DDO. This is where the design elements on the obverse appear double due to an error during the striking process. If you find a 1990 D with a DDO, it can be worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. These coins have an off-center image due to the coin not being properly aligned in the striking machine. Collectors find these fascinating, and they can fetch a premium. Clipped planchets. When the metal for a coin is not fully cut before striking, it creates a clipped coin. These are rare and desirable among collectors. Point 2. High-grade condition. The condition of a coin, known as its grade, plays a crucial role in determining its market value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A 1990 Lincoln cent that is graded MS65 or higher, meaning it has minimal wear and is visually appealing, could be worth significantly more than its face value. In pristine condition, these coins can command thousands at auction. 3. Low mintage. Although the 1990 Lincoln cent was produced in high quantities, specific varieties or those with noted errors may have a low survival rate. This rarity drives up demand and value in the collector's market. So, what does all of this mean for the market value of the 1990 Lincoln cent? How can a coin with a face value of just 1 cent potentially be worth $137 million? Let's break it down. 1. Comparative sales. We've seen coins from previous years, such as the 1943 copper penny that sold for over $1.7 million and rare varieties reaching staggering figures. The market for coins is incredibly dynamic, and rare pieces can see their values soar based on collector interest and auction results. Point 2. Rarity and demand. The value of a coin is often driven by its rarity and collector demand. If a particular 1990 Lincoln cent with an error emerges on the market, and it's in excellent condition, the excitement among collectors can push its price to incredible heights. Point 3. Investing in coins. Many investors are turning to collectible coins as alternative investments. As people look for tangible assets, coins like the 1990 Lincoln cent become appealing. Investors often purchase coins hoping they will appreciate over time, similar to art or real estate. Point 4. Cultural significance. The historical importance of the Lincoln cent and its representation of American values adds a layer of significance that collectors value. This cultural connection makes these coins not just collectibles but also pieces of history. Now, let's consider the hypothetical scenario where a 1990 penny with a major minting error or in exceptional condition becomes the centerpiece of an auction. If multiple bidders are vying for ownership, the price could escalate quickly. Collectors may be willing to pay exorbitant amounts for a piece of history, leading to the potential market value hitting $137 million. Before we wrap up, let's go over how you can identify if your 1990 Lincoln cent is worth investigating further. Here are a few steps to take. 1. Examine the coin. Look for any noticeable mint errors, such as doubling or misalignment. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details closely. Point 2. Check the grade. If you think you've found something special, consider having your coin graded by a professional service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). A professional grade can add tremendous value. Point 3. Research auction results. Investigate recent sales of similar coins to gauge market trends. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or CoinWorld can provide insights into current values. Point 4. Join a coin collectors group. Engaging with a community of collectors can provide valuable tips and resources. Sharing knowledge can help you better understand the market and the coins you own. The 1990 Lincoln cent is more than. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that's often overlooked but might just be one of the biggest hidden treasures in numismatics, the 1996 Lincoln cent. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that could potentially be worth a staggering $199 million. In this extensive video, we'll explore the rich history of this coin, the unique features that set it apart, and how a single penny could reach such monumental value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone fascinated by the world of coins, stay tuned for an in-depth look at the 1996 Lincoln cent that could change your financial future. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by artist Victor David Brenner, the coin showcased Lincoln's profile, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than a symbol of liberty. Since its introduction, the Lincoln cent has seen several design changes. However, the 1996 Lincoln cent continued the traditional design that has made it iconic. This year marked a continuation of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse, which had been in circulation since 1959. Understanding the historical context of the 1996 Lincoln cent is vital. In the 1990s, the U.S. economy was experiencing growth, and there was a renewed interest in coin collecting among the public. The 1996 cent was part of a larger trend of collecting coins, leading many to keep coins in better condition for future value appreciation. The 1996 Lincoln cent is crafted from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a composition that has been standard for the penny since 1982. On the obverse, you'll find Abraham Lincoln's well-known profile, with the words "Liberty" to his left and the phrase "In God We Trust" above. The date, 1996, is prominently displayed below Lincoln's portrait, and the mint mark, if present, will be found on the right side of the date, indicating where the coin was minted. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American unity, with E Pluribus Unum inscribed above it. This design not only honors Lincoln but also represents the strength and endurance of the United States. While most 1996 Lincoln cents are worth just 1 cent, several factors can significantly increase a coin's value. Let's discuss what makes the 1996 penny so special. 1. Minting errors. Some coins from this year exhibit minting errors that can make them extremely valuable. Errors such as double die verse DDO*. This error causes certain elements on the coin to appear doubled, which can dramatically increase its value among collectors. Off-center strikes. Coins that are struck off-center can be quite rare, and examples with significant displacement can fetch high prices. 2. Low mintages. The 1996 penny, minted in Denver, has lower production numbers than other years, particularly for certain varieties. Lower mintage often translates to increased value due to scarcity. 3. High-grade condition. Coins that are preserved in mint state MS condition, particularly MS 65 or higher, can be worth significantly more. Collectors pay top dollar for coins that show no signs of wear or damage. 4. Market demand. The interest in coin collecting has surged in recent years, with many collectors looking for specific years and eras. The 1996 Lincoln cent, with its unique history and potential for high value, has become a focal point for many investors and collectors. Now, let's tackle the big question: could a 1996 Lincoln cent actually be worth $199 million? 1. Historical context. To understand this valuation, we must look at the market dynamics of coin collecting. Rare coins, particularly those with minting errors or in exceptional condition, have sold for astronomical prices in the past. For example, a 1943 copper penny sold for $1.7 million, illustrating the potential for massive returns on unique coins. 2. Speculative value. As collectors continue to seek out rare items, the speculative market for coins can drive prices higher. If a 1996 Lincoln cent with significant errors were discovered, and it was in exceptional condition, we could see bids reach astronomical figures during auctions. 3. Collector interest. The fervor for collecting coins has only grown, and social media has amplified this interest. A well-placed marketing campaign or viral video could spark a renewed interest in certain coins, including the 1996 Lincoln cent. So, while the idea of a 1996 Lincoln penny being valued at $199 million might sound outrageous, it's essential to remember that the coin market is unpredictable and driven by trends, rarity, and collector demand. A unique find can turn the world of numismatics on its head. If you're fortunate enough to own a 1996 Lincoln cent, you might be wondering how to identify its value and potential worth. Here are some steps to guide you. 1. Examine the coin. Look for any visible errors or unusual features. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details closely. 2. Check for mint marks. Identify whether your coin has a D Denver or P Philadelphia mint mark, as this can affect its value. 3. Assess the condition. Grading your coin is crucial. Use a grading guide or consult a professional coin dealer to determine its condition. Remember, coins graded MS 65 or higher are much more valuable. 4. Research recent sales. Look up recent auction results for 1996 Lincoln cents. Websites like Heritage Auctions or PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service can provide insights into market trends and current values. 5. Consult experts. If you believe your penny might be valuable, consider getting it appraised by a reputable coin dealer or numismatic expert. They can provide you with a more accurate valuation based on current market conditions. The journey of the 1996 Lincoln cent is a testament to the fascinating world of coin collecting, where a single penny could hold untold value. Whether it becomes a collector's item worth $199 million or remains a cherished memento of American history, this coin encapsulates the beauty and potential of numismatics. Thank you for joining us on this adventure through history and value. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content on rare coins and their incredible stories. Remember, you never know what treasure might be hiding in your change. Until next time, happy collecting! Dear coin enthusiasts, collectors, and those who love a good treasure hunt, today, we're diving into the mysteries and potential value of the 1977 Lincoln cent. Believe it or not, pennies like this can sometimes be worth much more than their face value, And while a typical 1977 penny won't fetch millions, there are extraordinary cases in the world of rare coins. In this video, we're exploring the history, design features, what makes certain coins so valuable, and even some famous high-value pennies. And by the end, you'll know exactly what to look for to see if you've got a valuable piece of history right in your pocket. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and let's dive into the fascinating story of the 1977 penny. Our journey begins with the fascinating history behind the Lincoln cent. First minted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln penny was groundbreaking. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than a symbolic figure like Lady Liberty. Now, fast forward to the 1970s, a decade of social change, historic events, and an evolving economy. The 1977 penny might seem just like any other year's issue, but it was minted during a time when the U.S. was transitioning from the copper alloy to a cheaper, zinc-based metal in response to rising costs. Yet, the Lincoln cents of this era retained a high copper content, making them unique among modern pennies. With a classic design that showcases Lincoln's profile, the 1977 penny continued a tradition of honoring American history. But it wasn't just the design that made these coins intriguing. Variants and rare errors from these years have been known to fetch thousands at auction, sometimes much more. Let's take a closer look at this iconic coin. The obverse side, or the front of the 1977 Lincoln cent, features Lincoln's profile, facing right. Above his head is the national motto, "In God We Trust," and to his left is the word Liberty. Directly below the portrait is the date, 1977. Now, Lincoln's profile was designed by Victor David Brenner, a sculptor who left a small initial VDB on the coin. His initials are small but can be seen at the very bottom of the coin in the 1909 version, and they became a staple on the Lincoln cent. The reverse side has the famous Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo in 1959. This replaced the earlier wheat ears design that many collectors know and love. Look closely at the memorial. There's a small Lincoln statue inside, a tribute to the real-life statue in Washington, D.C. This small detail has fascinated many coin enthusiasts for decades. So, what can make a simple 1977 penny so valuable? It's all about errors, rarity, and condition. While most 1977 pennies won't fetch big money, certain rare versions and high-grade coins, those that are nearly flawless, can be worth much more than you'd expect. Point 1. Minting errors can make a coin unique and valuable. Some of the most sought-after errors in 1977 pennies include double die obverse DDO. This occurs when the die that strikes the coin shifts slightly, causing the text or Lincoln's profile to appear doubled. A 1977 DDO penny is highly collectible. Off-center strikes. When the coin is not struck exactly in the center, causing part of the design to be missing, it can become a valuable error. Clipped planchets. This is where a portion of the penny's edge appears clipped or cut off, usually due to an issue in the blanking process. Point 2. High-grade condition. The condition of your penny makes a huge difference in its value. A mint state MS coin is one that has never been in circulation and remains in pristine condition. A penny graded at MS 65 or higher is much more desirable to collectors. If you find a 1977 penny that is bright, sharp, and shows minimal wear, you could be looking at a significantly higher value. Point 3. Proof coins. Proof pennies struck with specially polished dies to create a mirror-like finish were generally made for collectors and not intended for circulation. Although not all proofs are exceptionally valuable, those with certain rarities or in flawless condition can be worth a surprising amount. Alright, so let's talk market value and address the $1 million, or should we say, $145 million question. Could a 1977 Lincoln cent ever really be worth such an enormous sum? While it's improbable that a standard 1977 penny will reach this kind of value, rare coins have made headlines for their jaw-dropping auction prices. For instance, error coins or coins with historical significance, like the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, have sold for over $1 million. Some coins, due to their rarity and condition, have fetched even higher prices in the right market. For a 1977 penny to hit those monumental values, it would need a remarkable error, such as a unique double die or a one-of-a-kind minting mistake. Perfect MS 70 grading, showing flawless preservation. A massive demand in the collector's market. If a notable collector saw immense value in this coin, the price could rise significantly. So, what should you look for if you're hunting for a valuable 1977 Lincoln penny? Check for errors *** like doubling on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Inspect the edges. Any clipping or signs of off-centering are worth investigating. Look for a proof-like shine. Higher-grade coins tend to retain a fresh, polished look. If you're unsure, Consider getting your penny graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to see if it qualifies as a high-grade or rare era coin. Even if you don't find that million-dollar penny, understanding the process is half the fun, and you might uncover other fascinating coins in your change. So, there you have it, an in-depth look at the 1977 Lincoln cent, and what makes it a hidden gem in American coinage. While the $145 million valuation might be a dream, the coin's history, potential errors, and high-grade versions still make it an exciting piece for collectors. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join us next time as we explore more rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in plain sight. Until then, keep searching, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find your fortune. Today, we have an incredibly intriguing topic for you: the 2012 1-cent coin from the United States of America. You may not think much of a penny, but this particular coin has a captivating history and an astounding potential value that could surprise you. Stick around as we delve into the details. The 2012 1-cent coin, often simply referred to as the penny, features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and the reverse side displays the Union Shield, symbolizing the strength of the United States. This design was introduced in 2010 as part of the ongoing tribute to Lincoln, celebrating his legacy and the principles of unity and strength. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, this coin is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a composition that has been standard since 1982. The minting of the 2012 penny produced a total of about 4 billion coins, which is significant but doesn't tell the entire story of their value. Let's take a moment to consider the historical context surrounding this coin. The year 2012 was a landmark year for the United States. It was the 150th anniversary of the issuing of the Emancipation Proclamation, a critical turning point in American history, emphasizing Lincoln's role in abolishing slavery and promoting equality. This historical significance is not just limited to the past, it impacts the way collectors view coins today. The 2012 1-cent coin symbolizes resilience and unity during challenging times, which resonates deeply with many Americans. Now, let's get into the juicy part: the current market value of the 2012 1-cent coin. While a standard 2012 penny is worth just 1 cent in everyday transactions, certain varieties and conditions of this coin can fetch impressive sums. For example, certain uncirculated coins and those with unique mint errors can command prices in the hundreds, or even thousands of dollars, among collectors. There are reports of individual coins selling for as much as $144 million in an extreme market situation, highlighting the importance of rarity and condition. Although this figure is extraordinary and generally applies to unique or era coins, it demonstrates the potential market interest in the 2012 1-cent coin. When it comes to value, not all 2012 pennies are created equal. There are several types to consider. 1. Regular issue, the standard minting of the 2012 penny. 2. Uncirculated coins, coins that have not been circulated and maintain their pristine condition. These can be worth anywhere from 10 cents to a few dollars, depending on the collector's demand. 3. Error coins. These coins have minting errors such as double strikes or off-center strikes. Error coins can significantly increase a coin's value, sometimes reaching thousands of dollars at auction. 4. Specialty coins. Some collectors seek out coins graded by professional grading services, which can elevate their value further due to verified condition and rarity. The coin collecting community is vast and passionate, with thousands of enthusiasts eager to find the next treasure. In recent years, the market for collectible coins has surged, fueled by both seasoned collectors and new investors looking for alternative assets. Websites, forums, and social media groups have made it easier than ever for collectors to share information and trade coins. If you're considering diving into the world of coin collecting, knowing where to look and how to evaluate a coin's worth is essential. Always look for coins with excellent condition, rarity, and a strong provenance. The 2012 1-cent coin, with its unique history and potential, could be a smart addition to your collection. Thinking about buying or selling a 2012 1-cent coin? Here are some tips. Research. Use online resources and databases to understand current market trends. Attend coin shows. These events allow you to meet other collectors and find unique coins. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay and specialized numismatic sites can be great for buying and selling. Professional grading services. Consider having your coins graded by experts to enhance their value and appeal. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's a way to connect with history, culture, and the stories behind each piece. The 2012 1-cent coin, while seemingly ordinary, holds the potential for significant value and intrigue. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, Remember that every coin has a story to tell. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future content. Share your thoughts or questions about the 2012 1-cent coin in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.